Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 67, and today we are returning with a big triple header with our Terriers, featuring games against Chelsea and Manchester United as we close out the calendar year and get ourselves into the January transfer window as well. We love those transfer windows. But in today's episode, to recap the last one before we start today's episode, we had 4 games in the last episode. We started with a 5-3 victory at home to Leicester. That was an amazing game. One of the games of this series, let alone season, as we won the 8-goal thriller. There were some cracking goals in that game and some stupid moments as well, as you'll be seeing on the screen right now. But a great game regardless, and a great win. Then we drew 1-1 with Brighton away from home. A disappointing draw, but responded with a massive victory away in Spain in the final Champions League group stage game as we beat Villarreal by a goal to nil. That cemented our place in a second place finish, and then we found out we've been drawn against Barcelona again in the Champions League round of 16 for the second straight year. So it was a hectic episode, and it finished strong as well. A 2-0 victory at home to West Ham, where Keita scored his first goal for the club. So yeah, today we've got games against Burnley away at Turf Moor, Manchester United at home on Boxing Day as well, and the third and final game, Chelsea away too. The January window will open, but with basically no money in our transfer budget right now, don't expect us to do much. And it's also really worrying too, because the chief exec has just sent us an email and said we've got a risk of losing 2 players here, because Steve Mounier and Axel Twansby can lead the club on pre-contracts as they're both over the age of 23, and the deals are upcoming the end of the year too. So worrying times. We'll deal with that in a minute. And also, as I'm setting the first game up here against Burnley away, I do want to apologise for no episodes since Wednesday. The reason being, I don't want to go into it too much, but I've had quite a lot of personal things to deal with which haven't been that great. Basically, everything that could have gone wrong for me this week went wrong, and it was very difficult to deal with. And obviously in this series, I try and be more energetic, enthusiastic, more like, hey guys, what's going on? It's difficult to get myself up to that level sometimes. And over the past 2 days, I just haven't had the energy or anything like that. So that's why there's been no videos in this series. But we're back now, and with a double episode upload day today. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun. Is Kachunga back yet? Oh, he's got a plaster next to his name. We'll leave him for one more game.
Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live.
So first game today, it is indeed Burnley away at Turf Moor as we take on Sean Dyche's men. Did anyone see the story? I read a story, I think it was in the BBC Sport category. There was a pub in Burnley that said if Burnley qualify for the Europa League this year, they're going to rename the pub after him, which I thought was really cool. But anyway, it's Burnley for the first game today, lining up in a 4-4-1-1 with Muto, their striker, and an interesting back four featuring Mangala, the centre-back there. And as for our team, normal league lineup for the game on a 10-game unbeaten run in all competitions. We're 6 points behind the league leader Spurs, but do have a game in hand today, so we need to make sure we get this one to count as we try and get the 3 points to start off with. So only a win will do. First game Burnley. Let's get those 3 points.
Well, just to check on the visitors here, they have been exceptional in their away matches. Actually, they've got the best away record in the league.
It's been a joy to watch. Those 6 wins in 8 games. It's been open and attractive. Hope we see more of the same.
A little bit of trivia for you guys as well, for those that haven't been keeping up to date with the series. The first goal of Bradley King's Premier League career was scored here last season at Turf Moor, so let's even get another one today as Keita scored his first goal for the club in the last episode, now releases Malcolm, and a good chance here if we get the right runners going. Vitinho sneaks in behind, perfect from Vitinho, and there is Bradley, says there you go mate, fire that one in and score another one here at Turf Moor. Bradley King with the goal, but Vitinho this season, you saw it in the last episode, you've been seeing it throughout the entire season. He's on one. He's just on one. The man is on fire. He spots King all alone, and with acres of space, smashes one in off the near post and into the back of the net. 1-0 Huddersfield. King's got another at Turf Moor, but all the credit to Vitinho. A wonderful run, a wonderful through ball, and I'm jumping for joy. The Brazilian's on fire. There's been very little going on in this game. 4 minutes to go before the break. We are still up by a goal. Burnley have done basically nothing. We're struggling to create chances ourselves, so thank goodness we scored with the only one we've had so far. Hopefully we'll get some more chances in the second half. At the moment, It might just be the one goal that separates the teams, but here is Moses on the ball, getting around his man and going for goal, and firing it just wide the post. His ears were burning then. What's this? Huddersfield struggling to score goals? Well, let me show you what I've been doing for 2.5 seasons. Moses so unlucky there, but still 1-0. And now as we end the first half, we are starting to get a couple of attacks sorted, particularly when we push the pace. King finds Vitinho and gets it back to King. Oh, ref, are you serious? Vitinho and Moses were going to be on a 2-on-1 there, but referee blows for half time. It's okay, he's well within his rights to do so, and we still lead by a goal. But good end to the first half though, good end to that. I don't know if you guys agree, but for me it's like a real psychological boost when I end the first half strong. Even if I don't score, just get a few attacks sorted. I always feel confident of starting the second half strong as well, and getting a few more chances. Like right now, Malcolm inside the area, turns, taken down, penalty every day of the week, and right on cue, a chance for us to double our lead here. Mangala takes him down, and he can have no complaints either. Chance from the spot to make it 2, and surely Moses will do so. Nice turn by Malcolm, and tripped up by Mangala. He won none of the ball and all of the man, and a chance here for us to double our lead. Moses, I don't believe, has missed a penalty in the series so far, so whilst Vitinho's standing up to take it, we will of course give it to Moses, who does take our penalties ordinarily. Even though his rating is only 53, I have been training it, and I fancy him to keep his 100% record going here. It's Moses against Tom Heaton, and oh, he does score. Not the best of penalties, but it goes in, and Moses makes it 2-0 to Huddersfield Town. He scored again. We knew he would at some point. Moses going for the golden boot for the 3rd straight year. Tackle there by Chamberlain, and he'll play it inside to Malcolm, and he continues his run there down the right hand side. I love it when the Ox gets forward and charges inside. Now Vitinho to Moses, should be another. It's Moses, tried to put Heaton off, but he didn't. But it doesn't matter, because Moses still puts it into the back of the net, makes it 3-0 to Huddersfield Town. I keep doing this celebration. I'm trying to do the cartwheels, but I do this one instead. But it doesn't matter. It's Burnley 0, Huddersfield 3. Moses bags a brace, and Vitinho 2 assists today as well. The Brazilian is just on fire. Moses with the finish. Heaton not to be put off, but couldn't make the save anyway. 3-0, 3 points in the bag. We've known that for a while. I just absolutely love the depth we've got in this squad as well. Taking off Malcolm, Bradley and Davis, and on come Odibajo, Sisto and Amati. 3 players who, you know, in season 2 and then in season 3 as well, were first 11 players. You know, I love the fact we're bringing the kids through. You know, King and Davis. Yet the players they're replaced are still in this team. They're just settling for bench roles now. I love the depth. As Pavon tries to cross, Noddy Barger gets one right in the crown jewels. Cross to the middle, shot comes in, wide of the post, courtesy of deflection. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. Noddy Barger was holding him like, oh god. Oh man, still 3-0. Pavon controls, shoots, and puts it just wide the post. Moses taking one for the team, literally. I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. Right square in the balls. And you can tell he was not very, very happy about that. He recovered on time, fair play to him. Ball's a steal, but still, oh god. Oh god, Ross Hudson! Ross! Oh my god! That's not even the weirdest thing that's happened in this game. Ross Hudson! What a brilliant piece of goalkeeping! And that will do it then. Final score at Turf Moor in a crazy episode opener. Burnley 0, Huddersfield 3. An excellent win. It's now 11 games unbeaten in all competitions. That was a superb victory. So many crazy things going on. Most importantly though, 3 points in the bag. Burnley didn't really do much until the second half when they finally started getting shots on board. I don't think they reached a shot in the first half, but in the second half had all of their 5. Apparently we only had 2 shots on target but scored 3 goals. We see this as quite a common problem in Korean mode. I don't think all the stats get registered, but we won the game and I felt we deserved to as well based on the highlights you would have seen. But for man of the match, I'll give it to Vitinho once again. This man is just on fire right now. Moses may have got 2 goals, but Vitinho bagged 2 assists. I'm just loving the Brazilian man. He is just on fire this season. There's a reason why he's not getting drifted out wide, because in that centre forward role, he's just unplayable. What a season he's having. And just before the January transfer window opens and before the Manchester United game, how about this for an email? Joe Hart has come to us and said, things haven't changed as far as I'm concerned, boss, so I want to move away from this football club so I can kickstart my career somewhere else. And the 33-year-old, we gave him an important squad role, and of course we know he's not going to be. He's barely played this season as Hudson is our lead goalkeeper. And yeah, he wants to move elsewhere. And to be honest, I'm not against selling him in January, cashing in after he only spent 11 million on him in the summer, and then reinvesting that money into possibly a new backup goalkeeper who's cheaper and younger, more potential, and also giving those contracts to Mounier and Twansby as well. So Hart, not happy, unsurprisingly so, and we kind of lied to bring him to the club. So I'm not against letting him go. If he wants to leave, he can leave. So moving on to the second of 3 games today, it's now Manchester United here on Boxing Day. Not having a great season, sitting in 11th place after 16 games, but for us, playing this game on the same day as Manchester City hosting Spurs, we could go top potentially if we win this game and Spurs lose at the Etihad. So for our team, unsurprisingly, no changes from that win in the last game over Burnley. And as for the Manchester United team, it's a pretty decent one, but they're missing quite a few star players that I thought they had at this point in the career mode. But it's still a decent team. 4-2-3-1 with Pereira on the left, who does really well in this year's career mode. Lingard on the right, Eriksen the cam, and Lukaku their striker today as well. So I do like it as well when AI teams start using youth players in their starting 11. Marcin Vlaslo trying to deal with Bradley King as the new gen / region, and King is going all the way. King is going all the way. King is going all the way and fires it in. Bradley King went all the way and makes it 1-0. What a start to the game. The Terriers go in front, and Bradley King has just scored a lovely solo goal. The space opened up then, and he simply couldn't miss. What a goal! I mean, I say he couldn't miss. He still had a lot to do, but either way, that was like Moses parting the Red Sea. The defence just separated. Bradley stormed clear, and to be fair, that was a wonderful strike as well. Sam Johnson gets nothing on it, and I think he did Bradley a bit of a disservice there. It was a wonderful run and an even better finish as well. 1-0 to Huddersfield Town, and this season we scored some amazing goals. That was brilliant. It's 3-3 now for our number 29. Lingard on the ball, shooting, Hudson saving, and Malcolm defending very well as he turns behind for a corner. Still 1-0. That's the only real chance Manchester United have had. Good save there by Hudson though. Still 1-0. Can we hold on to the lead heading into the break? As Twansby heads away to corner. Moses did really well to flick that on there. And now Vitinho controls it well. He's round his man too and finds Malcolm. Oh, I love Vitinho so much. And away goes Malcolm down the right hand side, trying to outpace Pereira. And still Malcolm on the ball. Can he cut into his left foot and cross? Yes, he can. There's Will Davis arriving. What a stop by Sam Johnston. Lukaku on the ball, throws it through. Jesse Lingard shoots. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. And Jesse Lingard has given the Red Devils the equaliser, and that was a wonderful, wonderful finish there. I gave him a little bit of space just outside the area, but I didn't expect him to cannon one in. He received the ball from Morella Lukaku, took a touch, gets it out of his feet, and what a goal as well. I thought King's goal was nice, this one just as good. 2 beautiful strikes, and we are back all square, thanks to a wonderful goal from Jesse Lingard. King to Davis, there's still time, 4 minutes to go. We need a winner. Vitinho nutmegs his man and finds King in the process. Bradley on the ball. Oh no, Vitinho, don't hold your run, mate, don't hold your run. Vitinho! Oh, he's put it wide. It was the man we wanted it to fall to. He's in 4 all season long, and he put it wide. And that is going to do it. Final score. Huddersfield 1, Manchester United 1. The fans are not happy. Vitinho had the chance to win us the game later on, but I put it wide. And in the end, it finishes all square. A really disappointing draw. It shows you how far we've came as a club when these sort of results are disappointing results, but they're really disappointing due to the fact that Spurs definitely beat Manchester City away at the Etihad Stadium, and that means now they've extended the gap at the top of the table, and since no one can beat Poch's boys, we can't afford to slip up like this, because otherwise we're going to be playing catch-up for the rest of the season, and probably won't catch up. Lingard man of the match for his wonderful goal. Both goals were nice today, but sadly, as Manchester City did lose 2-0, that is a really damaging defeat as we once again lose pace in the race for the title. We can't slip up like this, especially not at home. And as you see the confirmation of that as well in the table right now, Spurs the only undefeated side in the division, 13 wins from their first 17 games, only 8 goals conceded all year long, 5 points clear of us now. And whilst there's still over half the season to go, regardless what happens in our third and final games today, we'll still be in second place. And, you know, depending on the results going our way or against us, we might be 8 points behind them, 18 points into the season. It's really worrying right now, but they've got a tight grip on pole position. They're not letting it go. And to make matters worse as well, this game comes just 2 days after our draw on Boxing Day, and pretty much all of our team aren't really fit enough for my liking to play the game, so we're going to have to make a lot of changes. Alright then, so third and final game of today's episode, Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge as we close out the calendar year. Chelsea lining up in a 5-2-3 heading into this game, sitting in 5th place points, doing quite well, and I think a win could take them into the top 4 come the end of today's game as well. So decent team, 5-2-3, with Kante and Bakayoko through the middle, and a very good front three with Pearson on the left, Willian on the right, and Kylian Mbappe, their striker today. And as for the Huddersfield team, well, I alluded to it pre-game, and take a look at the changes for this one. Joe Hart asked for a start. He's going to get it today at Stamford Bridge, starting in goal. But for Jespersen, the Great Dane wearing the captain's armband, Mawson and Odubajo at right back, King on the left, Kachunga back from injury on the right-hand side. We love you, Elias. And Marty and Cater in the middle, Vitinha the centre forward, and up top, Steve Mounier getting the nod as our striker. 19 minutes in, still 0-0 as Cater wins that header, and it'll drop to Mounier, through to Vitinha. Oh, Vitinha! What a goal! And Huddersfield have gone in front, and he's just unbelievable. Why am I the one bowing? He's want to score, but what a goal! Vitinha! I'm out of words. I'm just out of words. Mounier flicks it to him, and he just levers one, and Courtois can't get anything on it. Vitinha with a wonderful half volley. It's past the Belgian in a flash, and Huddersfield have the lead. I give up. I give him player of the season right now. He's just unbelievable. Obviously, there are going to be improvements in your team year after year. Not just in the ratings, but the performances of your players as well. But Vitinha's improvement from season 3 to season 4 has just been one of the best I've ever had. Here's Mbappe on a wonderful gliding run. Kylian Mbappe, oh, just off target. What a run from Mbappe. Getting yours in the air, mate. Well done, big strong header. And now Marty to Jespersen, still leading by a goal. Can we close out these 3 points and win for the 4th straight year at Stamford Bridge? Odubajo to Kachunga down the right. Crosses. Vitinha's unmarked! Vitinha's unmarked! And he's done it again. Chelsea 0, Huddersfield 2. You can't stop him. You can't stop him. He's the best player in the Premier League right now, and no one's getting close to him. A wonderful cross down the right, and Vitinha with the diving header continues his sensational form as Courtois is beaten once again. Chelsea 0, Huddersfield 2. The best player in the Premier League has done it again. And that will do it. Final score at Stamford Bridge. What a win to end today's episode. 2-0 even the final score. A brace for Vitinha, unplayable once again, and a massive win. Lots of changes, but it changed the result. We keep the undefeated run going and get the win. An excellent way to end today's episode. And that man right now, I've run out of words. Just too good. And the match highlights know that. You know, the match highlights know that. All the cameras, all the focus right now on our Brazilian centre forward that continues to turn heads and win points. 4 shots, 4 on target and 2 goals in a game which didn't actually feature that many chances, but we took the ones we had as we claimed a victory. And again, no surprises, of course, for man of the match. Vitinha right now on another planet to everyone else. He's playing 4D chess and 5D checkers. The guy is just unstoppable. And also, as we end today's episode off as well, I'm pretty sure Spurs have just lost. They have at home to Norwich. The Canaries got the win on the same day as us, and that means that we've cut the gap to just 2 points at the top of the table. What a great way to end today's episode off, as Spurs' long unbeaten run has gone. And we closed the gap to 2 points with just 1 game to go before the halfway point in the season. So let's get to the January transfer window then. The January window has now opened. I mean, it's going to open at some point. There we go. Now, finally, the January window has opened. And here... Oh, God. No. I just said the episode was positive. Don't give me a training injury to end on now. Well, you see, the transfer market has opened. And here we go. The window is open. Adekunde's left out on loan to Walsall as well. We've got 3 scouting updates. Let's see the training injury. Who's it for? Mounier for 7 days, so not terrible. We can deal with that. For a moment, I was thinking it's going to be Vitinha for 7 months, isn't it? But a 7-day injury for Mounier, we can cope with that, and that's not too big of a deal. So I'll do the scouting updates here quickly, and I'll let you know if any players get signed to our academy. Sadly, no youth players making it to our academy from this batch of scouting, but 3 emails here. Alfie Mawson, Andre Green, and Joe Hart all want to move away in January. Hart wants to leave permanently. Alfie Mawson wants to leave permanently. Did they say the same thing? No, they didn't. Morgan. And Andre Green says he wants a low move as well. All three of those things are probably going to happen in the January window. So, one final thing to show you, that is the Academy update. And I think that will do it for today's episode. You can see the youth boys getting on here. Dylan Morgan looks really good. Young Australian goalkeeper Henry Davis. Another one looks unbelievable. Olaf Schoberg looks amazing as well. There's a reason why no players got signed to our academy. It's because right now every single player looks absolutely fantastic, and I only want the very best here at Huddersfield Town. But yeah, that is going to end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, I do believe. Once again, there are two players out of contract that could leave, and those are Steve Mounier and Axel Tuanzebe as well. So yeah, it's still a little bit worrying. We end on a high. We cut the gap to 2 points, but Joe Hart, future at Huddersfield Town. We should get him off the books. Andre Green's unsettled. We should get him off the books. Alfie Mawson, get him off the books. Okay, so the board have basically said they want us to sell all three. And there's a bid for Bradley to end on as well. Paris Saint-Germain for £36.2 million. Leave the king alone. He is staying right here. But that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and really help the channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic weekend, and don't forget there will be a double episode upload day today, so there'll be another episode of Huddersfield CM coming out later tonight after the Arsenal Manchester United game. Thanks for watching, have an awesome day, and I'll see you for the next episode later on tonight. Bye.